I just wanted to say that in this seminar that I went, I found a new application for roofs. And the guy's going to come out and do a 20-foot sketch. That's all it is. No charge, just for this building first.
Okay, now one question I had, when we did the walkthrough, we were having an issue with the roof at Lincoln.
Yes.
So when you do the application, will that include other buildings besides this?
Just this one. Or any one you want to start with for a test pilot.
Because I think Lincoln is in dire need, because, you know, we saw how when it rained on that one side, so I would say we have issues here, but I think where the kids are, let's Lincoln, yeah,
Give that a shot.
Yeah, Lincoln is very bad.
Good. That's all I did.
Agenda item 5. Grant Elementary to sell tapioca beginning October 3rd. And before Ms. Evans asked that question, Ms. Hendricks is not here. I'll ask you to, or I can convey it to her tomorrow, to ask her to have Ms. Hanson say what the projected sales is going to be. And what's the other part of the cost? Okay, you got all that, did I get you? Yeah. Oh. Agenda item 6, Mr. Fowler.
Thank you. Agenda item 6, August, at the request of the board, sometime at the end of August, I believe somewhere around August 27th, we did place a ad in the Chicago Tribune for, oh yeah, please, I'm sorry, for requests for proposals regarding transportation of the district's pupils. The district only did receive one response to that request. You do have a draft agreement which requested the board some time ago, requested that we put together that draft. You have that draft in front of you. You can review it at your leisure, and then if there's any concerns or comments, I'd be happy to, you can contact me, happy to answer your questions or make any revisions to that draft. Once that happens, I would then contact the company to provide that to the company.
I'm sorry, Ms. Casado, can you give me the date again of when we put that ad out?
August 27th, I believe. And I will send a copy of the certification of publication to all board members.
Any old business? The one thing I have,
I did have one question, Ms.
go ahead.
At the last meeting, I think I had actually asked about People's Cab, and I wanted to know, have they submitted a bill yet, or what, or how, are they still being paid on the People's Cab? That was my question. They still are, but you haven't received the bill?
We have, the bills are in special ed. You know, the bills are reviewed each time that they are received. It goes through the process. I received the bills one day this week. It had to be, no, last week, Thursday. And I put those bills inside of special ed's box. They in return look at the students that are on the bill list, make certain those are indeed our students, and check the dates of the attendance from the PACE registry, and they pass it on for signatures. So hopefully it will be on the 17th bill.
At our workshop that we did with Mr. Cohen, there was a list of things that the board wanted to be done. He met with me. September? Okay, he met with me in September, myself and Ms. Walton, with the list, and I think it's in your packet of all the questions that you had. This is the calendar for the board members to review what is to be expected of the administrators and the superintendent each month.
That's what this is, according to what you asked for at the retreat.
That's all I have on the old list. What is participation?
Mr. Byrd here. Sorry.
Good evening. I am employed through DNA Protection Agency, and I've been employed with them for about 4 years now. And when I hear people slander us, it's like you don't know us, so you can't really say anything about us. But there's a difference between being arrested, being convicted of something, and being just booked and released. I have 4 children in the CPS system, and they ask me every day since I have been off, Daddy, you don't like school anymore, so why you don't go to school? And I have to tell them, like, well, I'm suspended because of, you know, this, that, and the third. So I just want to let you guys know that we really want to be reinstated. I enjoy working here. So that's pretty much it for me for tonight. So thank you for giving me this moment to speak.
Thank you.
Mrs. Giles.
I'd really like to say that I and the other people that are in my group, we are not trying to take anybody's job. We are all here basically for a couple of reasons, and that is, first of all, I'm a taxpayer. My taxes are very high for the small house that I have. They're high for one reason is because of the school district. And I'm here because I think that the school district is spending our money unwisely. I know everybody gets tired of hearing it, but it's true, and I want it fixed. As far as the B&E protection services, this is not personal. I don't think, and the people that I associate with do not believe that it's necessary for us to have a security service. There's a lady out there who's a police officer. There's another gentleman that comes here who's a police officer. Why are we paying for, or why have we been paying for, a security firm? Now, it's been alleged here that I came up here and maybe I told a lie, or also that I slandered, or that if I presented a picture, and this is the picture that was here, that I would be sued for slander. This is something that is a public record. All of these things are public records. That is Mr. Stringer, or Hamar, okay? And the reason that we delved so far, so deeply into this security firm is just to show, once again, bad decisions. Really, really bad decisions. Where are you getting these people from? Where are you actually getting the names from? I don't understand it. And what about the PR firm? Who is that guy? South side of Chicago. Who is that guy? Who's responsible? You all are responsible for hiring them. Okay? I'm going to call it to everything I see. I'm going to call it to task, and so are the other people who are with me. We want it changed. Ms. Hendricks, we want her out. And those people that are supporting her, we want you out too. Because you're not making good decisions for this district. And we want that. And I don't think I can say it any plainer than that. Do your job. And I gotta say that It seems like you all have been doing better. It's wonderful to see the whole board meeting here. But there's one other thing too. I noticed that one of the board meetings, we had 2 tonight, but one of them wasn't posted out there on the internet. My question would be, why? That's the only way we know. I mean, is somebody trying to keep us from coming? We want to be informed about every public meeting. We have that right. And when I brought up the stuff about the security, what we expect you to do is to look into what we found, which is what you should have done in the first place. It never should have come to that. We never should have had people out there with guns, people trying to hurt us. Hurt, and I say hurt, H-E-R-D. We haven't done anything disruptive, nothing. Members of the board has, or have. Anyway, that's what I have to say.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es María Albarrán. Mis hijas asisten a la escuela de Roosevelt y a McKinley. Esta noche quiero dejarles saber que a mí me gustaría ser parte de estas reuniones, pero desafortunadamente me siento excluida por falta de intérpretes. Necesitamos intérpretes.
That's the problem.
Necesitamos intérpretes en todas las escuelas del Distrito 88 para apoyar a nuestros hijos. ¿Por qué no en lugar?
Can you translate for us?
¿Por qué no en lugar de tener tanta seguridad se contratan intérpretes? Para que más papás que hablan español vengan aquí a las reuniones y podamos trabajar todos juntos. ¿Por qué tanta seguridad? ¿A qué le tienen miedo? ¿A qué le temen? Tengo una pregunta para ustedes. ¿Por qué están ustedes ahí de este lado? ¿Por qué estamos nosotros aquí? Es por la educación de nuestros hijos. Vamos a ponernos a trabajar por una mejor educación de nuestros hijos. Gracias.
Okay, whatever she said. Whatever she said.
Chair is looking for a motion to go into executive session. That's 7:35. So moved by Ms. Elliott. Second by Ms. Ross. Roll call.
You're going to the executive.
We're going to executive session.
Go to the executive session on what? Personnel?
Appointment of, the appointment of employment, compensation, discipline, performance of dismissal of specific employees of the district or legal counsel for the district, including hearing testimony, or complaint lodged against an employee or against legal counsel for the district to determine its validity. 5, 1 L.